The crypto heat map is flashing red today, and it has to do with the SEC's latest action. Yes, everyone, the SEC isn't done. But some good news, though, as XRP's clarity with the courts proves to be important because XRP was not listed in this latest lawsuit. But they are going after yet another US-based crypto exchange. Let's get into the news, everyone. And even though XRP was not mentioned in this lawsuit, the entire crypto market is down, and darn it, we gotta thank Gary Gensler and the SEC. But the viewers' comments, MEP chiming in, longtime viewer, we reference MEP a lot. MEP says, price action on XLM is pure trash. Sorry, Moon Boys, and MEP is a big bullish fan of XLM, but XLM has not been paying. We've been talking about this. Risk versus reward lately. There's lots of risk with XLM, but the reward just hasn't been there. It's not me being negative, it's me showing you the stats. Big Mac chimes in. I've only had XRP XLM for about 2 months. They're honestly the most boring assets I currently have. I still to this day don't know why something with a $33 billion market cap is only worth 60 cents. Because there's so much in the frickin' circulating supply, and they're going to keep adding to the circulating supply. Now, I don't know about the most boring assets because lately XRP has had some juicy swings to play, but I do get what you're saying because other things are definitely popping a bit more. Bitcoin's in at 36,478. I am watching this closely because we know Bitcoin has been the reason why the market's pumping. But the worry I have now has to do with Sol. If Sol keeps pulling down along with ADA and Matic, which right now are the big ones, on this decline, I hope it doesn't get much worse than this and we could stay above 36,000 Bitcoin. Now, the reason Sol, ADA, and all those are going down has to do with the article I'm going to share with you later. Bitcoin's in at 36,512, ETH 1972, Sol down 10%, XRP under 60 cents, down 4% last 24 hours. XLM right now hanging out at 11.6, not looking good at all. Sand got some action. Look at HBAR down almost 10% right now. Chili's down big, they were mentioned. XDC floating right around that 5-cent mark, down almost 4 cents. Guys, the SEC action is not going to stop. But first, let's talk about some macro indicators. This channel is all about education, teaching, learning, and sharing. Even if I'm called negative comments by the viewers because I don't always spew positive information. Well, let me share with you some advice. Not everything in this world is all sunshine and rainbows. Hence the red background. Lowe's tumbles as the retailer echoes Home Depot's warning on big ticket spending. Let's keep an eye on the economy, everyone. In the third quarter, the company delivered strong performance and improved customer service despite a greater than expected pullback in discretionary spending, especially bigger ticket items. I watch these retailers because they are telling us what the consumer is doing. Now, the reason I watch these retailers so closely is because they release all of these reports. These companies here in cryptos don't release any of these reports. So if you're looking for economic data, you can't point to the crypto market. You gotta go to the stock market. As we look ahead, Lowe's is committed to offering value and convenience this holiday season. I'd like to extend my appreciation to our hardworking frontline associates who continue to elevate customer experience. They did well with customer experience. The sales, though, is what bugs us. Last, larger home improvement retailer Home Depot topped earnings with blah, 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 blah. Big ticket sales, defined as those as more than $1,000, were down 5.2% from a year earlier, led by declines in flooring, countertops, and cabinets. So we're starting to see the consumer pull back. Now, when they start pulling back on how much money they spend on their home, that's how you know things are getting super tight. Okay, in the United States, a lot of people put money into their home. The home is considered your safe place to invest, okay? Watch. Risky? Home. Safe. Okay, cool. So they invest in their home. Now, when we start seeing people pull back spending on a safe investment like home improvement, it's because interest rates are so high and there's not as much money floating around. So now you've got Lowe's CEO, Home Depot CEO saying, yo, hey, latest data is telling us the consumer is pulling back on spending, especially with big ticket items. So if you're looking for a retail boom in crypto, there's no dry powder left. In fact, what I want to share with you is when they said, look, we offered strong operational stuff this quarter, but discretionary pullback, a greater than expected pullback in discretionary spending occurred. greater than expected. So the leaders out there that were expecting the economy to soften are now saying, whoa, 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 whoa. We gave you some guidance. Now we're going to redo the guidance and say, look for things to be even worse. That's why you follow this stuff, everyone, because telling you, the numbers out there, they're there. You just got to find them. All right, now let's talk about what the SEC is doing. All right, look at Jesse hanging out, man. Jesse looks good, doesn't he? Kraken co-founder slams the SEC, urges crypto firms to exit the U.S. No, please don't. But I understand. Oh my God. Would you, if you were going to open up a crypto business, would you really open up in the United States, or would you be like, yo, I think I could pick any other country out there and I would be safe? In his post, Powell suggested that the cost of a legal battle with the SEC could exceed $100 million, which could be prohibitive for many firms in the industry. Yes, everyone. The SEC going after Ripple Labs was very painful and is painful. It's not done yet. Luckily, Ripple Labs has the money, but what Jesse is saying is, look, most crypto companies don't have the 100 million. We've got the 100 million. We could do this, but most don't. Powell's statements highlight a growing tension between crypto firms and the U.S. regulatory agency. Now, SEC went after Kraken. What did they go after Kraken for? Well, let me share that with you. The SEC's Kraken is running an unregistered crypto exchange. Oh, that's not even it. There's more. The SEC also argued that the firm was operating as an exchange, broker, and dealer and clearing agency, all without proper registration. The agency is also suing Coinbase and Binance. By the way, Binance, they said, look, you want to keep operating in the United States, pay us a $4 billion fine, and we still might throw your ass in jail for money laundering. Is that like a deal, or is that like paying like gas or tax to the U.S. government? Is that like, you know, like when you like go to like the wrong neighborhood and like, you know how like they graffiti your windows and like that's the tax you pay so that they protect your building? Is that the SEC right now? Is the SEC like a street gang on the south side of Chicago where they're like, yo, hey, pay us some money, we'll tag you, you'll be safe, but you got to pay us some money? That's kind of messed up, everyone. We allege that Kraken made a business decision to reap hundreds of millions of dollars from investors rather than coming into compliance with securities laws. That is coming from Grewal, the SEC enforcement chief. The decision resulted in a business model rife with conflicts of interest that place investors' funds at risk. Now, this is why the market is pulling down. This is why you're seeing some specific ones out here pull down even more. Why? It's because of the list. Now, why is XRP safe? Well, XRP is safe from direct involvement in this. Are they safe, though, from the market retreating price-wise? No, they're down 4%. I'm looking at it on the screen. They're down 4%. But they're safe directly from this. So what cryptos are considered securities now that the SEC can't pick on XRP? And as always, any article you see in this video, along with all my other videos, will be linked in the description below. I've got the court document filing on my screen. Let's read these off. Their status as crypto asset securities, including crypto assets trading under the symbols ADA, AXS, Algo, Atom, Chiliz, Cody, Dash, File, Flow, ICP, Mana, Matic, Near, OMG, Sand, and Soul. Oh my gosh, everyone. So now you see why the market is reeling back. Now you see why people are getting nervous, because they're like, yo, we're running out of money. The consumer is running out of money, and it's worse than we expected. Kraken CEO is like, yo, this is bad. I look fly in my suit. We've got enough money to defend this, but not everyone's got some fly drip like me and has the cash to do it. Ripple's got the cash. Jesse's hanging out with this here saying, hey, Klaus, I've got the cash. I don't want to spend it on an SEC lawsuit, but I've got it just in case. But most firms don't. The SEC now mentions specific cryptos here, of which we see those specific cryptos pulling back even more. Look at Sol, down 10%. ADA, 6.25. Look at Matic, right there up in the top. Down 10.5%. So even if the SEC doesn't go directly after XRP, the fact that they're going over the rest of the market, and especially after Kraken, and the Kraken CEO is like, yo, we got the money, but most firms don't. You might want to leave the United States if you want to open crypto. Oh, that's not good. The reason this is not good, though, has to do with the timing, and let's go bigs. All right, let's talk about timing. It's important, and it has to do with what's happening this week. And the SEC knew this, and they took advantage of this, and that's very, very cheeky of them. Earlier in the week, I said, you know what, everyone? One of my big fears, I've got quite a few fears. Come on now, everyone. The crypto market's red. You got to have fears. I said one of my fears this week was low volume of the holiday. And I was like, you know what? We just got to get through this week without any major news. We'll be good to go, blah, blah. And then, boom, the SEC comes in and it's like, yo, girlfriend, you are done. Kraken, we're going after you. Whole bunch of violations. Okay, cool. We get it. But now with this low volume move, you're talking low volume with negative news on top of it, with earnings reports on top of that, saying discretionary spending, of which crypto falls into the discretionary spending category, is now going down faster than we expected. Gary Gensler and the SEC knew exactly when to make this announcement, and they timed it perfectly. With low volume happening this week, with retailers putting out numbers, with the market shutting down near the end and a lot of people taking off and shutting their eyes to the market, the timing was just perfect for the SEC, but bad for us. Now, do I feel good that XRP was not listed? Yes, of course. But if the price keeps going down, what does it matter if they weren't listed, right? I mean, what really matters in this whole thing is, what is the price? What is the value? What are you getting? So it doesn't matter if the SEC didn't directly go after XRP. They went after the entire crypto market today. So yes, XRP is unscathed as of direct involvement. But price-wise, as you see, they're getting smashed. Jesse, my man, you look good in your suit, and I hope to God you got plenty of dry powder ready to fight the SEC, because we all want you to fight them and win. The problem is, Jesse and his crew got a lot of money, but most of crypto don't. So let's hope that the SEC kind of backs off a little bit here, but we know that won't happen. Now, more earnings stuff is going to be coming out here in the next few days, which I'm going to be paying attention to. Leading economic indicator. Come on now, everyone. You use the data to make good decisions. But I'm also going to be following these cryptos here close to see how bad things get today. It was the timing, everyone. It was the timing. Gensler knew exactly what to do, and he was like, you know what? Happy Thanksgiving, people. I'm here to screw over the crypto market. Should have said Merry Christmas, Grinch Gensler. Now, what am I doing today? Well, I'm back to running after running a marathon a couple days ago. That's right. I'm back to running today and training. Got a little bit of a recovery drink here. Gonna keep doing videos. What are you cool cats doing? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch y'all later.